Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Charles, the Charles Arnaz World, checking in. I'm just hearing news through the hood over here in South Central that T. Rodgers has passed away. T. Rodgers is known for starting the Peace Stone Bloods, a popular, well-known gang in LA. He started back when he was a kid, when he first moved from Chicago to Los Angeles in the 60s. And then he turned, he changed his life around. He turned into like an activist around the community, especially around Baldwin Hills area, working with gang members and gang prevention and stuff like that, and trying to, do peace treaties and stuff like that. He's been also in movies. He was in the movies Colors and a bunch of other films. But I'm just hearing word that he passed away today. And I don't know if what he passed away from. I don't know whether he passed away today or yesterday, but I'm hearing word he passed away. Either it was today or this morning he passed away. So news is still coming out about his passing. Rest in peace to T. Rodgers. I know one of my friends ended up meeting him he worked at TMZ, my friend Jake, and he ended up interviewing me. He said he was a really cool guy. It was some kind of gang thing they were doing, the Bloods, and my friend interviewed him. He said he was a really cool dude. It was a positive thing they was doing. TMZ was involved. But yeah, damn, T. Rodgers has passed away, man. Jesus. I think that's what I'm saying. We losing all the older cats that started this gang stuff, man, that are trying to turn it all around. Trying to tell these young gang members that ain't the way. And yeah, he was I've never met him before myself, but I heard stories about her. He's a really good dude. Really, I saw a lot of his interviews and him talking about gangs in LA, and talk about how gangs started and why they were started, and the LAPD and stuff like that. And this watching some of his interviews on YouTube, and him talking about telling his different stories. Growing up in, coming to LA from Chicago and growing up in LA in the 70s and stuff like that. The way he spoke and the way he talked about things, I found that he was very well spoken. I found him very intriguing when he would talk. Certain people, when they talk and they say that they're the leader of this, or head of that, I see why you're in that position. And T. Rodgers is one of those guys that when he would talk, and then I found out he was a founder member of a blood gang. He was a leader of a blood gang. I was like, yeah, I see why people would follow him, because he's a very, the way he spoke is very charismatic, and people follow that. When you have a very strong way of speaking and a very strong way of just capturing people with your dialect and your dialogue and talking, and people just mesmerized and hung on off of every word that you say. Maya Angelou had that. That's why every time Maya Angelou would speak, people would listen. She would do poetry readings and sell out and stuff like that, poetry shows and sell out, because people wanted to hear. She had a strong presence in her voice, and I think that's what T. Rodgers had, and that's why he was able to, form a gang, one of the most deadliest gangs in America, because the way he spoke, he could, and he's from Chicago. I know people from Chicago got game, dog. Something about Chicago people, they know how to run game. You better be careful. If you messing with somebody from Chicago, boy, they'll run game. They know how to run their game. That's why pimp game and all that stuff is big in Chicago, Illinois, and the Midwest, because the Midwest cats, especially like Illinois and Chicago, Chicago area, Chicago City of Chicago. Because I know a couple of cats from Chicago, and they got game. Before you know it, you done gave up something. Whether your money or some coochie or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you're a woman, so that's where T. Rodgers is from. He's from, I forgot who started the Black Peace Stones. I don't know who started the gang. I think it was Jeffrey Fort in Chicago. I think I watched it on American. It was a show on BET called American Gangster that was narrated by Vin Rames, which is actually, it was a really good show. I don't know why they canceled it, but I think a lot of people, I think they canceled it because people were talking about how it made black people look like we're the bad guys, we're always the criminals, and I think they ended up taking the show off there. I think they had maybe 2 or 3 seasons. But anyway, nevertheless, rest in peace to T. Rodgers. My condolences to him and his family, his kids or whatever. damn, man, we need our black male elders. We need our black male elders, man. I decided, so when I heard the news that he passed, I'm like, another one. Like we need these old school cats, man, with wisdom to talk some sense to some of these young guys, dude. Cause they ain't gonna listen to me. They think I'm a lame. These, I'm the lame cat. You can tell by my demeanor, I ain't with the street stuff. I grew up around the street stuff, but I ain't with the street stuff. I went to college and stuff. So, not saying I'm better than anybody, but I think in order for these young street gang members, you got to be from where they come from and be what they're about, for them to respect you, for them to even respect you and even listen to you. You know what I'm saying? So I think people like that, T. Rodgers, they're gonna listen to him because he's from where they come from. He know how to speak. He knows the pedigree of the streets. Cats like him, Gangsta, and all these other OGs that are trying to put the cease to all the Big U is another one that is highly respected by young gang members. You know what I'm saying? That trying to tell them, hey man, like, y'all got talent. Stop the gang stuff. Let's start making music. Let's start making our own movies and come together and make money together. You know what I'm saying? Build our own industry. That's what these OGs are trying to teach these young gang members. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Black men need to go in a positive direction, man. We need to. It's imperative now because the hunting's on, baby. They have turned up and they're going at us full speed ahead. And if we don't come together now, anyway, I ain't gonna get too deep into that. Rest in peace, T. Rodgers. Go ahead, guys. Give you a thumbs up. Leave in your comments if you guys know T. Rodgers. Leave your condolences. Let my country speeching. Leave your condolences. Leave some stories about T. Rodgers. If you met him, hung out with him, know him, he's helped you out, whatever stories or whatever like that. Leave your comments. But rest in peace to that OG, and appreciate you guys watching. Y'all take care.